Now that Ash Ketchum only has 11 more episodes before he's retired from the anime, we need to see some epic battles. And these are the top 5 battles I'd like to see him have before he's gone. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. And today, boy do we got a good one. So as of right now, we know very little about the final 11 chapters with Ash and Pikachu, besides it being likely we'll see all of his past travel companions. But since his introduction to us almost 3 decades ago, Ash's entire MO has been battling. And Pokemon Journeys certainly filled our bellies with tons of battling. Some good, and some were Alon vs. Leon. It's during the Journeys series that we got battles we've been dreaming about for years, like Ash vs. Cynthia, and we even got some rematch battles as well, like Ash vs. Volkner and Ash vs. Paul. But today, I'm counting down the top 5 battles that I'd like to see Ash and Pikachu have before they retire from the anime. Before I start though, I gotta make a quick note. This is all pure speculation and none of these things are actually likely to happen. Also, I need you to hit 10 million volt Thunderbolt on that subscribe button. Okay, coming in at number 5, I have Ash rematching Brock. Now this battle would truly bring the series full circle. 25 years ago, Ash burst into the Pewter City Gym and declared battle against Brock himself. Of course, Ash would go on to get whooped on, even though he was able to break the rules of Pokemon by using electric moves on a ground type. But yeah, eventually Ash was able to get a pity badge out of Brock, but then Brock decided to join Ash on his journey to become a Pokemon Master. In not just one series, not 2, not 3, but a whopping 4 different series. Everyone knows Brock is the best Ash companion, and it's amazing to see what he's accomplished as a Pokemon doctor. Now for this battle, I don't think I'd need to see a full 6-on-6 battle or anything major. I honestly would be super satisfied with just a one-on-one with Pikachu vs. Mega Steelix, which of course would mirror their first ever battle. Okay, yeah, this wouldn't be the most epic battle ever, but it would definitely be nostalgic and wrap up Ash's storyline in a pretty cool way. We did just get an insane, literal, world-breaking battle between Ash and Leon, so something lighter would be pretty refreshing. At number 4, I have the battle we've been wanting to see for almost a decade now, and it was heavily teased to us during the Masters 8 arc. The rematch of the Kalos League Championship, Ash vs. Alon. Come on now, you knew this was gonna be on the list. Alon is easily Ash's strongest ever rival. He's also one of the most developed and fleshed out characters in the entire Pokemon anime. During the XYZ series, he got his own Mega Evolution specials. But whenever he would battle Ash, Ash could never seem to get the better of him. But then, when Ash made it to the Kalos League final with his strongest team to date, we really thought this would be the time Ash defeats him and Ash finally becomes champion. But, this is wild because we've seen it happen so many times in the anime where Ash would lose during the regular season to his rivals, but then during the playoffs he clutches up and wins. But Alon said, nah. Now we've seen Ash reunite with his Butterfree, and it's likely that he will be reuniting with all of his released Pokemon before his departure from the anime. And there just so happens to be a released Shonen Ninja Frog that has a score to settle with Alon. This battle would honestly only need to be like a 3-on-3 in my opinion. Ash could bring Pikachu, Incineroar, and Greninja versus Alon's Metagross, Chestnut, and Mega Charizard. And we'd get to see that battle bond form one last time. Man, we should have gotten this in the first round of the Masters 8. Alright, at number 3 I have Ash vs. Giovanni. This is a battle we've wanted for forever. We've gotten small bits and pieces of these two interacting in the original series and the Black and White series. However, during the Black and White series, a major story involving Team Rocket had to get scrapped due to censorship in Japan because of a natural disaster. So it's very possible that more of Ash vs. Giovanni had to get thrown out. But we did see a little battle between Pikachu and Persian, but that was Black and White, so does that even count? So here's how I could see this playing out. So we know Ash is obviously leaving the anime. So then it's also incredibly likely that the Team Rocket trio will also be leaving. So why not pull out all the stops for Jesse, James, and Meowth? That's right, have them successfully capture Pikachu and bring it back to their boss. This could open up the door of Ash forming a dream team of 6 like Charizard and Fernape, Sceptile, Greninja, Lucario, and Lycanroc to go save Pikachu and finally take down Giovanni and Team Rocket for good. Okay, coming in at the penultimate spot, I have another rematch, and that's of course being Ash vs. Tobias. Why not? Tobias is literally the biggest mystery in the entire Pokemon anime. Some random guy that shows up, has a team full of legendaries and mythicals, wins the league, then is never heard from again. He's literally just a Deus Ex Machina against Ash and how powerful he was in Sinnoh. Ash had to battle him after what was arguably his biggest and most important battle of his career, so he didn't even really get time to catch his breath. Also, he knew nothing about Tobias' team because his Darkrai literally swept through everyone. Well, everyone except Chadtile. I know this battle seems incredibly unlikely, but this is one I would love to see. Give Ash the opportunity to battle him once again, but this time on even footing. Ash won't be bringing Gibble or Torkoal this time around. Instead, let him bring some legendary slayers like Pikachu, Charizard, and Sceptile. And bring some legends of his own. Melmetal, Naganadel, and Solgaleo. I know I for one would also be dying to see who else Tobias has. Maybe that Entei that was hinted at the Sinnoh League Victor's opening? And Charizard could square off against Entei just like in the third movie. Oh wow, now that I'm thinking about it, if Ash catches that Latios in the first episode of this retirement series, have her battle Tobias' Latios. This really writes itself. Alright, before I reveal the number one battle I'd like to see Ash have before he retires, I want to give off a few honorable mentions. Ash vs. Go would be pretty fun to see, and it would really tie the Journey series together. Ash vs. Misty would also be cool, however we did just get to see Ash battle Misty not too long ago during the Sun and Moon anime. Also, Ash vs. Samurai, anyone? Maybe a little OG rematch, question mark? Alright. Finally, at number one, I have Ash vs. his father. Yeah, I know, this may be cliche, and I'm normally against the cliche tropes, but that was until the latest Pokemon episode. On December 23rd, we got a new episode that dropped a bombshell on Ash's father. And while yes, this episode did take place in an alternate universe, I think it could be planting some seeds for Ash's much-awaited father's appearance. Ash was literally 5 minutes late to seeing his dad in the episode. So, he exists. Okay, but for real, I could see this honestly being something like we saw out of AZ in the end of the XY games. I'm kinda thinking we see a major celebration and party for Ash's World Championship title with all his past companions. So when things wind down, why not have Pop show up to show down? I think this battle could be just a one-on-one. Pikachu versus Mr. Ketchum's, I don't know, let's say Raichu? Is that corny and overused? I guess it just adds to the clichéness of this, but whatever. It's just a fun kids show. Well guys, that's gonna do it for today's video. This one was a ton of fun to make and talk about, but you gotta let me know what you think, and who you'd like to see Ash battle or rematch before he goes. Drop your suggestions in the comment section below. Thanks guys, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays.